I'll tell you my name, but he already did. But I'll tell you again, my name is Ciaran Walsh. And I don't want to start this off on a dark note, but I must admit, I do have an illness called chronic fatigue syndrome, also known as myalgic encephalitis. It's an illness which basically means I'm really tired all the fucking time. Any kind of exertion, whether cognitive, physical, or emotional, can leave me housebound, or even worse, bedbound for days on end. Fun. Some doctors tell you it's all in your mind, and it's a completely invisible illness. Some doctors are really, really nice. I had an appointment with a really, really nice doctor the other day, and he informed me, Ciaran, you could fully recover from this illness, as long as you put yourself under no unnecessary stress. What the fuck am I doing here today? Seriously. But yeah, there are so many different health treatments for this illness. And you've got to try them all. And I do try them all. I tried cryotherapy the other day. And it's amazing. You get put in a minus 130 degree chamber, and they freeze you, and it makes you feel amazing. It's great. I love it. I said to my mate, you're going to love it. Come down. He loved it. He said to me after, Ciaran, have you ever taken cocaine? Now, I'm so grateful because me and my parents made a deal. We pay half and half for all my health treatments. I'm so grateful for them. Honestly, they're in the audience today, so I'd actually like to thank them. Thank you, Mum and Dad, for contributing to a cocaine habit. On to the next treatment. I do a bit of therapy. I checked myself into therapy the other day. Well done, Ciaran. And yeah, me and my therapist, we talk about everything. She's so nice. Last week we talked about are my relationships, are they real or are they transactional? She said, oh Ciaran, we can explore that. And we did explore it. And then at the end of the session, she sent me her bank details. No, it is a serious illness though. Like a lot of people with chronic fatigue, they just stay at home. They can't fit into culture. They can't fit into society. It really is a shame. They tell me about it all the time. All the time. They always complain. But honestly, I take them seriously. They feel like they can't fit into society. So I wrote a little poem to describe this. Society's culture is achieve. Religious culture is believe. Narcissist culture is deceive. Now I get benefits from my chronic fatigue, so my culture is receive. Right, on to the next thing. Something a lot more catastrophic than a chronic illness, my dating life. I recently went on a first date, and I'm a pretty confident guy, so I was boasting. I was like, I'm doing this comedy show. Look at me. Do you want to hear a bit? Said no, but I said, I was like, I've got my notebook with me with my jokes. And she was like, all right, here you go. I'll take a look. So she's flicking through. She's giving me this weird look. Ciaran, what's this? She's landed on a pros and cons list of whether I should get with my ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend was amazing. She was called Maya, and she was 27 years old. She was amazing, honestly, and she worked as a therapist. And it was amazing. We could talk about everything. We always had to talk about fucking everything. And she didn't drink, so that was a pro. It was great that she didn't drink. But on the other hand, she was a recovering alcoholic. No, Maya was great. But there was a bit of an age gap. I'm 24 and she was 27. So I didn't really like it when she would call me her toy boy. But on the other hand, I didn't mind being called a young stallion. But she wasn't really interested in riding her young stallion, sadly. Honestly, it became a bit of a problem. But we eventually did get there when we took it to the bedroom. But before that, she said, Ciaran, you have to get an STD test. I was like, why? Why do I have to get an STD test? Why? Do I look like I have an STD? And then I remembered, the last time I had done it was in a budget hotel room in Luton. But yeah, it didn't work out, sadly. But it's alright. But yeah, I did ask to be my girlfriend. And she said yes, which is amazing. It was amazing. But then a week later, it fell apart. I was just thinking, what the hell do I call a relationship which falls apart a week after it starts? A relationship, a situationship, a fling? To be honest, I like to call it a Liz Truss. Alright, that is the end of my act. I think we've got a bit of time. So.